Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Sabtoku Putarentawati from SMK1 Cepu, Central Java Province. I would like to express my opinion about the Indian Education Center, especially for the SONA education. That is conduct the webinar, about 3 days webinar, and I follow it. And actually I don't know about India. I only know a little, just a little about India. Little information is India is familiar with the Bollywood and the actress of it, and only that I only know that India is the country, a continental country, and there are so many temples that used by the society and the India used to worship there. And I know it from the film of the Bollywood too. I don't know the real, and I only know that the most of the population there is only the Hinduism. But the last meeting at the webinar, I just conscious that India has the Islam too. That is the second population in the world, that there is many population of Muslim there. So I have only know about it. And then for the education in India, I don't know much about it. I only know that India is advanced in technology. But for the education, we know a little about it. And I suggest to the the institution of education in India can share much about the information to the teacher or another society in Indonesia. Not only the teacher, I think need many information about the India, because according to Mr. Rafi, there are so many different education in India and Indonesia. For the first is the cost. The cost of education in Indonesia is very expensive. If the India only has a low cost of education, the example, the book has 700 pages in 700,000 in Indonesia. It can be get only 100,000 in India. So many difference. There is a higher cost, so high cost in Indonesia. So maybe it can be applied in Indonesia. Why the cost of the book is so low? What the method of it? I am as the the chief of the library. I have to buy so many books for the student with a higher cost and expensive cost, and sometimes the content of the books is not the same with the the curriculum. So the book is unused and only arranged on the shelf at the library. So I think it's not good for the school have a book, but there is can't be used it. So I won't use the buy the books and can be used by the student. At the advance, I want the education in India can share the experience or another to our teacher, and there's I mean in Indonesia especially how to manage education, so the student can get the knowledge not only like the for the assessment, for the example assessment, and this in Indonesia, especially in our school, in my school, the teacher the assessment at the end of the semester, the teacher must make some question in the multiple choice, at least 50 numbers, and then give it to the student, and no much more thinking. They only choose what they want, and there is no matter if they make a mistake. It means they don't have, the student don't have a burden if they get the low marks. But I think it's difficult for teacher to make item, to make a question and a 50 numbers, but the student is only get a little time to do that and have a low mark too. And Mr. Rafi said that in India, after a size assessment at the end, the student in the one material, one subject, the student must write at least 15 pages. So they have to think much to do the test. It's only maybe 5 or 4 questions, but there is an open question, and they must give their opinion about the question. It's at least and 15 pages. It is very different with Indonesian, so I would like to know much about it. Thank you. I think it's a very excited webinar. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.